Hollis Cavalieri's hands shake on the steering wheel. His phone buzzes with another hospital bill notification, $47,000 and climbing. His daughter needs surgery tomorrow. He floors the accelerator, racing toward the one interview that could change everything. Metal screams. Glass explodes. Hollis's ancient sedan crumples into a gleaming black Mercedes like a tin can hitting a tank. He stumbles out, vision swimming. Steam rises from his destroyed hood. And then she emerges from the Mercedes, a woman in a designer suit, dark hair pulled back severely, eyes like winter frost. Do you have any idea what you've just done? Hollis's voice cracks. Please, I'm so sorry. I have to get to the hospital. My daughter, she needs. I don't care about your sob story. The woman circles the wreckage, heels clicking. This car costs more than you'll make in 10 years. Please, just let me go. I'll pay you back, I swear. With what? You can't even afford a car that has working brakes. She pulls out her phone. I'm calling the police. Hollis collapses against his ruined car, head in his hands. My daughter. She's only 7. The surgery is tomorrow. If I don't make this interview. The woman's finger hovers over her phone screen. Something flickers in her expression, so fast he almost misses it. What's your name? Hollis. Hollis Cavalieri. She studies him with unnerving intensity. Those cold eyes seem to calculate something. Then, impossibly, she lowers the phone. Get in my car. 20 minutes later, Hollis sits in a leather chair in the most expensive office he's ever seen. The woman, Vivian Ashcroft, he's learned, stands at the window, silhouetted against the city skyline. My grandfather controls Ashcroft Industries. $2.3 billion in assets. She doesn't turn around. He's given me an ultimatum, get married and secure the Kingsley merger, or lose my inheritance, and my position. I don't understand why you're telling me this. She spins to face him. Because you're going to marry me. What? 6 months. A contract marriage. You play the devoted husband, smile for the cameras, attend the necessary events. Her voice is ice. In return, I pay every medical bill, every debt, every expense for your daughter. Full ride to the best schools. A trust fund for her future. Hollis's mouth opens. Closes. This is insane. This is survival. For both of us? She slides a contract across the desk. You have 60 seconds to decide. After that, I'm calling the police about the accident, and you'll spend the night in jail instead of at your daughter's bedside. His hand trembles as he picks up the pen. One more thing. Vivienne's expression hardens. You'll live in my penthouse. Under my rules. Your daughter will have the best nanny money can buy, live with you. I can't just. You will. She leans forward. Because that contract you just signed includes a morality clause. One word of this arrangement leaks, one moment you break character in public, and not only do you lose everything, I'll sue you for fraud and breach of contract. You'll lose custody of your daughter. The room spins. Welcome to the family, darling. That evening, Hollis stands beside Vivian in a marble foyer as a silver-haired man in an impeccable suit descends the stairs. So this is the man? Grandfather Ashcroft circles Hollis like a predator. You're marrying my granddaughter. Yes, sir. You look like you sleep in your car. Father, Vivian begins. I won't have some beggar embarrass this family. The old man's eyes bore into Hollis. The Kingsley merger is worth $800 million. If you're a gold digger, I'll destroy you. If you're genuine. He pauses. I'll make you rich beyond your dreams. Hollis feels Vivienne's hand suddenly grip his, nails digging into his palm. He's genuine, grandfather. I wouldn't have chosen him otherwise. The old man smiles coldly. Then the wedding is in 1 week. I've already called the planners. 1 week. Hollis barely whispers. Why wait? Grandfather Ashcroft waves dismissively. Love conquers all, doesn't it? The penthouse is a palace of cold marble and colder silence. Vivian leads Hollis to a bedroom, then walks past it to a small room beside the kitchen. This is where you'll sleep. It's a servant's quarters. Barely larger than a closet. You're kidding. Do I look like I'm kidding? She crosses her arms. The master suite is mine. The guest rooms must remain pristine for appearance's sake. This is appropriate. I'm supposed to be your fiancé. In public. Her voice drops to a lethal whisper. In private, you're an employee. You're here because you're useful. Don't confuse this arrangement with anything real. She starts to leave, then turns back. Oh, and your daughter arrives tomorrow. The nanny will handle her. You're not to interfere with the schedule I've created. Wait, you can't just. I can. I own you now, Hollis. The sooner you accept that, the easier this will be. The door closes. He's alone in a room smaller than his daughter's hospital ward. 3 days later, Grandfather Ashcroft summons them for an engagement photo. You call that a smile? The photographer groans as Hollis stands stiffly beside Vivian. This is a love story, not a hostage situation. Vivian's fingers dig into Hollis's shoulder. He's just nervous. Aren't you, darling? Her eyes promise consequences. Hollis forces his face into something resembling happiness. Of course. Wedding jitters. Kiss her. Grandfather Ashcroft's command cuts through the room. Let's see some passion. Hollis freezes. Vivienne's jaw tightens. I said kiss her. The old man's voice is steel. Or is this engagement a fraud? Time slows? Vivian turns to Hollis, her face a mask of cold perfection. But as she leans in, something changes. Her eyes, those winter frost eyes, suddenly look desperate. Their lips meet. And the world explodes. It's not the clinical press of contract-bound strangers. It's fire and electricity and something that makes Hollis's chest tighten with an emotion he can't name. Vivian's hand comes up to his face, not demanding, but seeking. Like she's drowning and he's air. When they break apart, both are breathing hard. Perfect. The photographer cheers. That's the shot. But Hollis barely hears him. He's staring at Vivian, at the crack in her armor, at the terrified vulnerability flickering in her eyes before she slams the walls back up. That's enough, she says coldly, turning away. But her hand is shaking. And Hollis knows that something just shifted between them. The monster he thought he married is hiding something far more dangerous than cruelty. She's hiding a heart. I had no idea that marrying a monster to save my daughter would be the beginning of the most dangerous journey of my life. Because somewhere beneath Vivian Ashcroft's ice cold exterior was the woman who would destroy me. And save me. In ways I never saw coming.